Now, for starters, my homeboy Scotty had no idea what was going on with the lie. What I did was rather eerie, to say the least, yes, but out of sexual frustration. Would I do this to a real girl? Absolutely not. But what happened was, a couple of fans had sent me an awesome sex doll, and I was tickled pink. I was like, dude, this is cool, and I never would have thought something like this would happen. So of course I was having sex with it, and then my dick tore a huge gash in the vagina, and I was embarrassed and frustrated that I couldn't fix it, and that, well, nice going, dumbass. You broke your fuck toy. Fucking it, of all things. It's like cutting a coupon for scissors with scissors under the paper, Just know that I am here for you guys, my fans and my friends. What I did was eerie, yeah, but let's face it, people, let's face it. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, I know. Just know that if I ever get the chance to pay back the people for this, I know it's not the point, okay, I know this, it's gonna fucking happen. I mean, they all want free ones, I'm down. And just know that this is my attempt at an apology video. The skit with the doll would have been funnier than shit, and that's my loss, really, for missing out on that opportunity to produce comedy gold. But I was embarrassed, YouTube. My fans sent me this awesome doll, and I break it with my dick, and then not intentionally either. That's the frustrating part of it. That pissed me off, like royally pissed me off, and I took it out on the thing that I broke. I kind of figured, well, it's already broken, I can't fix it. Fuck it. Like, I don't got the money to fucking fix it when it tore, because you have to ship the doll back out, send it to a specialist, and send it back, and all this other shit. And it's a fucking hassle, and it's like, god damn it, dude. That's one thing that women and sex dolls share in common, is they can both be a hassle, but fuck it, dude. Like, being straight is awesome and everything, and it can have its frustrating moments, though. And of course, if I fucking say that, people are gonna pop off with comments like, well, you don't know how it's like for someone who likes the same sex and that. Like, fuck that. I'm not here to compare sob stories, bro. Fuck that. Just know that I'm sorry, and the whole lie was fabricated mainly because I was embarrassed, YouTube. I have such awesome fans that are willing to send me shit like this, and my fucking dick breaks it. Like, god damn it, dude. And that's the nice thing about having sex with a real woman, is that, generally speaking, my dick doesn't break them. And I don't know if it was just a bad batch of silicone or what, but fuck. And then lying to my homeboy Scotty about that shit, making people think that he was in on it when he had no fucking idea. Dude, he had no fucking idea. If it's any consolation, I felt so shitty about lying to my fans. And honestly, I think if I would have come out and just said the original story to begin with, they wouldn't have had any hard feelings about it. They would have been like, oh fuck, shit happens, bro. That's how I poop. I mean, fuck, dude. There's no saving it. Now I gotta take a shot of fucking Everclear and some citrus drop for this, because this is some shit. And as soon as I get my buddy Jeremy's staff done, my next project is going to be Vapor's Scepter, and I'm going to make that thing look so badass. And if you wanted to snap it on camera, I'd understand that. I know that the same people who were helping me get the doll also had like t-shirts set up and everything, and well, I think it's only fitting if the people who have that t-shirt design that they made for me, you know, the one with me riding on a horse with a bunch of people standing behind me. Yeah, that t-shirt. I think it's only fitting if they keep the sales for that money, and that can go towards, you know, paying people back and shit. I mean, we gotta face the facts here, people. We really gotta face the facts here, people. Love sucks, okay? Everyone has standards. Even the people who give people shit for having standards have standards. And people already, like, as soon as I told the story, like, dude, this is what pisses me off, dude. Is the second I told the story, even though it was a lie, instantly, the first reaction was to blame my homeboy Scotty for it, and it pissed me off. I'm like, okay, you know what? This also could be kind of a test to see what people will do, you know? And you know, looking back at it, and if I would have just come clean with the story and said what I said and not made up this overly fabricated lie, then yeah, you know, I'm sure a lot of people would have laughed it off. They would have been like, haha, King Cobra and his King Cobra. And the important thing is that my homeboy Scotty has forgiven me, and he's like, bro, I understand, it's all good. You know, my homeboy Scotty said if he was in my shoes, he would have done the same exact damn thing. It's frustrating having Asperger's and trying to not be socially awkward, you know. And I've gotten a lot better at it. I'm not as bad as it was when I was younger, but it's still there to a degree, and it's intimidating to some people. And if it's intimidating to the same sex, I'm cool with that, but if it's intimidating to the opposite sex, like, that just, well, it kind of fucks my chances, doesn't it? So I think to myself, okay, how can I make women overlook my Asperger's and everything else that I hate about myself and that I constantly nitpick at myself at every day for? Oh, I know, let's play guitar. Then he smashes that because he's not good enough. Do you know why they call it a crush, YouTube? Because in the end it crushes your heart. I'll drink to that. Also, a shot to my homies for forgiving me, and to the cult, you know, to the Cobra Cult on Discord. And that sex doll legitimately made me happy, YouTube. You had no idea. Cuddling with it was very lifelike, yes, but just knowing that I broke it because I fucked it too hard. You know, that I don't even know, YouTube. It's embarrassing, and it was frustrating, because it's like, seriously, how the fuck am I supposed to fix this? I don't know, I'll pull one of my wands out and, you know, Oculus Reparo that shit. No, it doesn't work like that. And unfortunately, when I got the doll to begin with, whoever handled it was a little rough with the shipping. That didn't help either. So that should have been my first clue. There were nails missing from the left hand. That should have been my first clue as well, that this is a poorly made doll. That if you're going to legitimately charge $2,000 for something, then you better make sure it's high quality. And then, you know, I looked past it. I didn't care. I'm like, okay, you know, she got a couple of nails missing. Her fingers are sticking out past the skeletal work of the sex doll. I didn't care. I overlooked it, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm like, fuck yeah, you know, my fan sent me a sex doll. That's cool, you know. But then, after excessively enjoying it for too much, fucking the vagina tore, dude, and oh my god. And on top of that, one of my other friends felt bad about what had happened because she thought the lie was real too, and she got me this awesome guitar pick. And, oh, YouTube. And, dude, like I said, I'm so sorry for lying to everybody about this shit, like, and now I feel, on top of feeling embarrassed about sharing it with my dick and frustrated that I couldn't fix it, now I feel like shit for lying to everybody. That's a great fucking combination, let me tell you. Now, when I say events played out, I'm not going to give names, but I did manage to get some real tail, and I didn't intend on telling anybody, but the thing of it is, when my buddy Chris asked about it, I had this big shit-eating grin on my face. And that was a dead giveaway. And then Chris told Scotty, and Scotty asked me about it, and it's like, well, I'm not gonna lie to him about getting some, you know, and needless to say, I'll bitch about not being able to get pussy, and then when a dry spell ends just so abruptly, it's, you know. So after several months of contemplating the sex doll, I'm thinking to myself, you know, I had other things I was going to spend money on, and then on top of that, my fans are like, hey, fuck it, you know, let's send this guy a doll, let's see where this goes, you know. And I feel so embarrassed by the whole thing that I have to come up with this elaborate fucking lie just to fucking convince people some other shit. And it's... One thing I need to do, though, is, like, I need to put less of my personal life on YouTube, though, because, you know, people give me shit about Bailey all the goddamn time, and it's so frustrating. I post a picture of a hot chick on Facebook just because I can, you know, because I admire the opposite sex. The female body is a beautiful thing to behold. And then people would accuse me of being forced to go onto Discord, and that pissed me off even more. Like, no one was fucking forcing me. I volunteered to go on that shit, you know. And to lie to people who've been watching me for 6-7 years, that fucking hurt, YouTube. That hurt more than cutting up that sex doll. That hurt more than smashing my guitars. You have no idea. People who have dedicated their lives, endless hours, to watching my stupid, pointless videos on YouTube. So, oh, dude. This is kind of like willing to forgive myself for some of my actions. This would be adding that to the list of things. You know, when I'm having girl problems and shit, fucking music is just amazing. Music is awesome. Music does not judge me. Music does not call me a creeper. Hey, Scotty, man, can I get a cigarette? Thanks, homie. Anyways, YouTube, thank you for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.